Well, we've come to the spot we've all been waiting for, and again, we want to welcome Governor Martinez. And we remember you came and sang and talked to our kids at our schools. I know you came to our fire academy and saw that. And we're certainly so happy to have you back in our community. And in the time that we're talking about our economy and talking about our jobs, we have a wonderful opportunity with the Grubs to really start something in Socorro. And Dennis gave me a long list of things that he has done, and I'm going to probably not read those, Dennis. let me tell you how I met Dennis. Dennis came to our community and started looking for a site for his factory. And he came from that state out west called California for another area. And then I kept waiting for him to say, well, you know, we want the city to give us this, we want the city to give us this money, we want to give us that and this. He said, you know, and I'm willing to pay for everything. I'm willing to get the building set up, I'm willing to hire the people, and I'm willing to spend my time to come out here. And that, to me, was the highlight of the Grubs enterprise, is that they're willing to put their dime down to come to the city of Socorro from California to start a company that we think has a large and huge future in our economy in Socorro. So Dennis and Emily, thank you for coming. And we're hoping that the governor and Secretary Borrella look at that kindly and continue to work with Socorro and your Solaro to try to increase the employment opportunities for the people in Socorro. Again, thank you very much for coming, and I know Dr. Lopez and New Mexico Tech will use your enterprise, hopefully. We've got many dignitaries in here, and I won't take time to mention all of them, but again, thank you all for coming, and again, a special welcome to Governor Martinez. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. It's great to be back in Socorro, and I'm John Borrella, the Secretary of Economic Development for New Mexico. I am thrilled on behalf of our department to be here with Dennis and Solaro, and of course with the governor, and we are continuing to move forward with manufacturing and private sector job development. It was just over a year ago we were in this room with the mayor and with other members of Socorro, and we were on a jobs tour trying to figure out how best to move New Mexico's economy forward. And of course the consensus at that time was to grow private sector jobs. And also made a number of other big advances to move New Mexico's economy forward, and she has continuously said that she wants New Mexico to be a leader in terms of being open for private sector investment. And Lord knows we need that in light of what's happening in Washington today. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's always my pleasure and honor to say that I'm so honored to work for the people of the state of New Mexico, honored to work for this governor, and I'm honored to work for all of you. And without further delay, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor and pleasure to introduce the governor of the state of New Mexico, the Honorable Susana Martinez.
But it's also great to be here with you, Representative Tripp, and thank you for being with us. I'd also like to thank Mayor Basker, Terry Tadano. Am I saying that right? Terry Tadano, Socorro County Chamber of Commerce Director, and Jennifer Gonzalez, City of Socorro Tourism Director, each of whom were instrumental in coordinating today's event. And I really want to thank you for all the work that you've done to make sure that this has been pulled off in such a wonderful way. But most importantly, congratulations, Socorro. I think this is a marvelous day for your community. And Solaro, the Energy President, Dennis Grubb, welcome to New Mexico. I want to thank you for placing your confidence in our great state and for the tremendous investment you are making. I know that you will not be disappointed. We want to attract businesses here in New Mexico. We want to reach out, just like many of the states do. They reach out to companies and make it attractive for them to come here, which will also help local governments like the City of Socorro and attract and retain good jobs by providing critical infrastructure necessary for job creation. Because often that infrastructure is missing. And if you have it, then the companies will see that it exists and then they'll want to come. I'm proud that these initiatives will continue to diversify the state's economy. It's important that we diversify the economy throughout the state, not just in Albuquerque, not just in Las Cruces, not just in Hobbs, but everywhere throughout the state. Because the manufacturing and renewable energy jobs created by Solaro Energy are the types of jobs that we want. Here in the state, they are the kind that help generate additional employment opportunities, creating a ripple effect in the economy. I want this community and President Grubb to know that my administration stands ready to do what we can to help create jobs and get New Mexicans back to work. You have a wonderful industrial park where Solaro will be located, and we want to see this complex grow and host more companies just like Solaro Energy. And President Grubb, we want nothing more than to see your company succeed. We want nothing more than to see it succeed and grow in our state, and you have our commitment to help you do exactly that.
Well, Merry Christmas, everyone. Emily and I want to thank you, all of you, for the time that you've taken to come here today to help to acknowledge Solaro Energy and our new state-of-the-art facility. We call it a point-of-use solar manufacturing facility here in Socorro, New Mexico. We also want to thank our Governor, Susana Martinez, Secretary John Varela, and Mayor Bashker for hosting this event. Solaro had many choices with regard to our expansion location. We did look at Texas, Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico. I researched each state in detail. I'm a scientist. I look at things in great detail. New Mexico came out as a clear winner, and here's why. It's great leadership. That's what makes a difference. Your governor understands how to create strong economy. People need jobs. They need good jobs. Long-lasting jobs. And we create jobs by creating an environment that allows companies to grow. It's not complicated. It's quite simple, but a lot of places have difficulty understanding that. This is accomplished by creating a partnership between business and government. Less government intervention, lower taxes. This allows companies like Solaro Energy to reinvest their profits in the community that they operate in and hire more employees. It's a result that occurs quite naturally if you understand business. Mayor Bashker and Pat Salome were also very instrumental in the process. They shared with Solaro many of the benefits of doing business in Socorro. We looked at the university, at the city's industrial park, and the community in general when making this decision. We knew that New Mexico and Socorro would become the new home of Solaro Energy. My engineering department has created a 3D presentation that will allow you to see how our facility looks from the outside and take you on the inside of the building. First you'll have an overview of the whole complex, and then we'll enter through the front door and walk through the facility. It's about a 2-minute presentation, so let's take a look at that presentation when I'm done. We're very blessed also. I want to acknowledge my contractor. We're working with a company called SMA Enterprises, and that company is owned by Stephen Aguilar. And the project is managed by a very conscientious and capable project manager. His name is Donnie Tripp. We want to thank both of them for helping us with this project. The project's on track. And is scheduled to be completed by February the 1st, 2013. I thank you again for supporting Solaro Energy. And as an interesting note, there are those that claim that today, December 21st, 2012, is the end of the world as we know it. And I say that today, we're just getting started. So thank you very much.
Master, Governor Martinez, thank you for coming today, and thank you everyone for coming today. Right now what you're seeing is a three-dimensional rendering of what our building is going to look like. You're walking through a couple of the offices here, and you're going to go back into the shop area in a little bit. Solaro is going to utilize a manufacturing technique called lean manufacturing. It's going to be a very efficient form of manufacturing. We're going to build everything to order, and all our processes are going to be more like an assembly line, so it's going to be the most efficient process there is. Today, as you walked in, you saw our great display back here. We take this to trade shows, and our table of products over here. Okay, Solaro Energy is more than just these beautiful products. I'm going to introduce you to a lot of what we do here. As Dennis said earlier, we manufacture point-of-use solar electric lighting, ventilation, and solar electric generation systems for residential, commercial, and municipal use. Solaro strives to be more. We strive to be the industry standard. We also strive to be environmentally conscious. We want to protect our planet. The industry standard, Solaro also strives to be a worldwide source in solar-powered solutions. This is a tangible goal because we make a long-lasting, durable product for our customers that also gives them an economical return in their investments. In off-grid technology, we're American engineered, American made. Some of the jobs that we'll be creating there is metal spinning, powder coating, and sheet metal manufacturing.
Gets going, and so maybe I get the factory going. Hopefully the second building, we'll get the governor down here again. I would be remiss to not thank Tim Hageman from your department, Secretary Varela, and Terry Tadano, who's done just a great job with the chamber, and all the help that he's gotten with the other people working, but I just think that they deserve a great hand.